looky, what a lovely chocker.
Morning, ladies.
Good heavens, what do you think you're doing?
I was collecting plants. What does it look like I was doing? Yeah, I think that's enough for one day. Excuse me, missus, would you mind telling me the quickest way out of this here gardening centre?
You queue up and pay like everybody else.
Hey, I can't pay. I haven't got any money. Anyway, I thought this was an help yourself.
It's self-help, and that doesn't mean you can take what you like for nothing.
Self-help, help yourself, same difference, innit? Yeah, well, if you excuse me, I think I'll jump over this here wall over here.
He's trying to get away without paying. You stay right where you are.
Don't get the matter, you're right.
Stop! Beep!
Say hello to your cousin Eloise.
Hello. When are you leaving?
She's not leaving. She's staying till the end of the holidays. Now, I want you two to try and get on. I don't want any trouble, not like last time, all right? Right.
Come on up. Do you want to go to the park? What for? I don't know. We could play on the jungle gym. Well, to you too. Bet you can't play cricket. Bet I can. Dad's batting first because it's my bat. Suit yourself.
Horrible pong. Smells like a mouldy old compost heap. There's a pile of rotten turnips. Oh, it's you, Worzel Gummidge. I might have guessed.
Hello, Aunt Sally. Here, look what I bought you. There's some pretty plants for you to put in your garden. I've got all sorts. I've got big uns with little flowers and little uns with big uns.
And where, might I ask, did you get them?
From the Native Gardening Centre.
The Native Gardening Centre?
Yeah.
You got them from the Native Gardening Centre? Get them out of my sight, horrible beastly plants. Get rid of them.
Why, what's wrong with them?
What is wrong with them? I don't want any nasty nettlies who live in native weeds in my garden. What do you think I am, a common colonial?
But, Aunt Sally, them's the prettiest plants I could lay me hands on.
Listen to me, you dunghead. My garden happens to be a British garden with British plants. I'm not about to contaminate it with nasty colonist weeds. Get them off my land this instant!
Yes, Aunt Sally. Anything you says, Aunt Sally.
That game didn't last long. Yeah, well, you lost the ball. You're not supposed to whack it that hard. I can't help it if you bowl ground grabbers. What are we going to do now? I don't know. Ah! What was that? What's the matter? Got a sore back. I'll get you. You wait. Who's that? Robert Marnie. He thinks he's real smart. You should flatten him. That's what I'd do. Don't worry. I'll get you later.
Aunt Sally,
Yes, Worzel.
are you certain that's the proper way to plant them plants, eh?
Of course, why?
Only I was thinking that the ones you stuck in upside down is for planting the right side up.
What do you know about horticulture? You've never had a garden of your own.
Well, I may not have had a garden of my own, Aunt Sally, but many's the time I've stood watch over cabbages and parsnips and sausages and that, and watched them grow like they was me own. And one thing I know is, as sure as my name's Worzel Gummidge, unless you stick them wiggly bits in the ground, they'll fall over, same as what them's doing.
You stupid scarecrow. They ain't falling over. They's quilting. Now hurry up and fetch me some plant accelerant.
Plant excavating? What's that, Aunt Sally?
Oh, you diggeramos. Plant accelerant is what you put on gardens to make them grow proper.
You means fertilizer.
Use that common word term in my presence. The word is plant accelerant, and I want some now.
Yeah, well, I haven't got any.
Well, go to the shop and get some.
Yeah, Aunt Sally, if I was to get you some of this here fertilizer, this here this stuff, what you put on the plants is to make them grow. If I was to get you some of that stuff, could I have a dig in your garden?
Certainly not.
What about the water with your watering can?
Out of the question.
In that case, I ain't going.
Not going.
No.
Not going, Worzel Gummidge.
Unless
Yes?
you was to give old Worzel a bit of a mushy. Right here.
Give you a mushy? You must be off your chump. I'd rather kiss hippopotamuses.
Wasn't it for both of us?
A great, ugly, dirty animal which is only half as ugly as what you is.
Well, if that's what you really think, I may as well go back to my barn right now and have a sulk for a day or two.
Worzel? If you was to fetch me the plant accelerant like what I asked, I might think about the request you made of me.
You really mean it, Aunt Sally? You really mean that you'll get old Worzel a pretty kiss?
I said I'd think about it. Well, don't hang around like a bad smell. Get going.
How's going, Aunt Sally? How's going? And I'll be back quicker than a possum can shake his tail, with enough fertilizer for you to take a bath in.
Seekers, ballet company's arrived at last. Ah, your mum will be thrilled. She's been looking forward to this for months. She's a great fan of the ballet, your mother.
What's so great about ballet?
Well, it's a wonderful spectacle. You've got the music and the costumes and the dancing. Oh, you'll love it when you go along. It's really something.
Well, I'm not going.
Oh, yes, you are, both of you. I'll put your names down to help with the scenery. There will be a couple of rehearsals and the main performance on Saturday night.
But I've got footer practice.
Well, you'll just have to miss it for this week, won't you? Put it this way, it'll be a new experience for you. It'll be fun, you'll see.
Fun.
There seems to be some sort of difficulty with the accommodation.
Oh, yes. What is it now?
They've double booked us. There's a rugby team staying here the whole of next week.
Oh, marvellous. Well, don't just stand there. Go and find another motel.
There aren't any. But it's all right. I've made some inquiries and we can stay at the motor camp.
I didn't come all the way out from England to stay in some grotty motor camp in the middle of nowhere.
I know it's not what you're used to, Jeremy, but it's only for a few days. It's 3 miles down the road and you turn right after the stockyards.
The trouble with you people is you're all incompetent. God, this sort of thing would never happen in England. Drive on, Eugene. Clean yourself up! You're working for the ballet, not some figure.
Fertilizer. Must be some fertilizer around here somewhere. Only trouble is, there's so many somewheres to choose from. Ah, that looks like a little fertilizer place.
Jeremy, I've had a look in the kitchen and it's not too bad at all. The manager reckons he can fix the fridge and we've got one of the elements working on the stove. As for food, well, there's enough tinned vegetables to see us out the rest of the week.
I don't eat tinned vegetables, and I'm not sleeping in a tent. You've got 2 hours to find me some decent accommodation, or I'm flying back to London tonight.
By spying on a lady in the privacy of her sun terrace.
Madam, I wasn't spying. I was merely taking an interest. May I compliment you on your plastic daffodils? Très original.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize you was British from the old country, of course. Come, come.
Oh, thank you very much. Jeremy Carr, at your service. I've come to New Zealand to direct the provincial touring ballet company.
Ballet?
You're an enthusiast? I thought so. I can always spot a lover of dance.
Oh, it's in the blood. I can't hear a tune without leaping to my feet and doing a twizzle around the floor.
How delightful. You've no idea what a pleasure it is to meet someone who's enthusiastic about the arts. It's been very trying for me, stuck out here in this cultural backwater.
I know what you mean. I mean, the colonials have got no refinement. As I was saying only the other day to His Highness Prince Charles when he was here on his holiday, I said, I can't wait to get back to hobnobbing society back home.
My dear lady, if you're hungry for culture and you've got the time, why don't you pop along to the town hall and watch our preview this afternoon? There'll be 1 or 2 reporters there, and I understand the mayor and 1 or 2 councillors will be attending.
The mayor? Oh, well, that's quite different. Of course, I can't be absolutely certain until I consult my social calendar, but I'll try and squeeze you in.
Splendid! See you there.
Yes!
Fertilizer. It must be in here somewhere. Ah. Hey, what have we got here? Pig's food. Very nice. Sheep's dip. Not bad smelling sheep's dip, neither. Ah, I know that tongue anywhere. That's fertilizer, that is. More fertilizer. Ui. That's it.
Oh, come on, son. I haven't got all day.
I'm not going.
Don't take that attitude, son. Oh, look, there's your wee pal Robert. Now, he doesn't think it's sissy. Now, come on, what do you say?
I'm not wearing tights.
They're not tights. They're leotards. Now, don't be stupid.
If you think they're so great, why don't you wear them?
Right, that's quite enough of that. Go on, get out of the car. I'll give you a thick ear.
He threw a stone at me. Did it? Did it? Did it? Stop it! Did it? Did it? Did it? Yes, it's from did it!
After the overture, the lights go down, then we get the opening part, and as the trees come in, it's over chasse and relevé, lift it up, put it down, it's over there. But minutes into detail.
Mr. Carp!
In a minute.
Excuse me, would you mind getting off the stage? The rehearsal is about to begin.
I beg your pardon.
Well, look, lady, you're in the road. Now, kindly move along.
I don't know if you know who thinks you is, but I happen to be a friend of the director.
Oh, all right, madam. Now, we don't want any trouble, do we?
Take your
Aye,
paws
come on.
off me! I will not be manhandled. You are just ill-bred.
All right, everybody, from the top of that too, please. Trees, settle down.
Call, carry and throw. Derry down, low. Watching a miller mending his pajamas with a hay and a derry down dish.
No, I really need to. Terence, do the trees know what they're doing?
Yes, we've been through it once.
All right, everybody, from the top, Veronica's entrance, shrubbery waving gently. Now, I need to talk to you about something else.
Hey, you kicked me! Kick a big Mickey, go on!
All right, scrubs off stage, everybody off stage, come on. Off we go, that's enough. Come back here, you'll never work in this town again. Get off, go on, off. All right, music. I think this is where David will right. Chasse. Oh, Trisha, isn't she marvelous, wonderful? Veronica, my dear.
Is she all right?
Of course not. She's just gone through the floor.
Can she carry on?
Of course she can't carry on, you idiot. Look at that ankle. Take her backstage and put some ice on it. This would never have happened if you'd hired a professional venue. How can anybody possibly be expected to perform in this worm-riddled flea pit?
So, what are you going to do?
We're going to cancel the show. We can't possibly continue with her in that state. God, this whole tour has been a farce from beginning to end.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I know it's very short notice, but I've had many years training in the ballet. Arabesque, Piranhas, Jetties. I know them all. I don't need to advertise my talents, but if it's a dancer you need, look no further.
But are you familiar with Hubert de Selby's interpretation of the Brides of Windsor?
Intimately, I know them backwards.
Really?
Yes.
What a stroke of luck. Well, let's not waste any more time. Come backstage and we'll find you something to wear.
Derry down, Derry down, Derry down, please. Sally.
Worzel, go away now!
Aunt Sally, stop that there dancing. Come down here and give old Worzel that bit of kissy like what you promised him. I've got your fertilizer here.
Go away or I'll pull your arms out.
Well, you wouldn't do that to old Worzel. How can I go scarecrow without me arm?
All right, Your Lordship, on your bike and take that stinking load of muck with you.
Thinking about yourself.
Listen, you've got two choices here. You can go out nice and quietly, or you can go out flat on your face.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go out nice and quietly. If I fall flat in my face, I squashes me carrot. Ah, there it is. Wait. Ooh.
Is absolutely appalling. Get her off!
I can't do that. The preview's due to start in a few minutes.
Don't you understand? There is not going to be a preview. The performance is over, finished. And that woman, whoever she is, get her out of here.
Jeremy, it's going to look very bad if you cancel at this late stage. Everyone's bought tickets.
Well, give them their money back.
I can't do that. I've already spent it.
On what?
The hall, Jeremy. What do you think? Okay, she's not exactly Anna Pavlova, but this isn't the Bolshoi Ballet either.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, let's face it. It's a daggy little show anyway.
Now listen to me. This may be just a daggy little show to you, but the ballet is my career. And if all you can do is sit there and make snide remarks, then I suggest you take a walk out that door and don't come back.
Must have taken a wrong turning. Aunt Sally!
Jeremy, the mayor and the newspaper critics are here.
I tell them the performance is off. I can't face them. Oh, this is so humiliating.
Aunt Sally, so worse it'll be. I've got your fertilizer. Aunt Sally, you ain't mad at your old Worzel just because he had a bit of an accident with your fertilizer, is ya? No, Aunt Sally, no. Aunt Sally, please, Aunt Sally.
Both of you! You have utterly ruined my son!
Aunt Sally.
Get off, all of you! Get off! Get off, you please! Get off! Both of you!
Aunt Sally.
Get off!
We'll go and sit down over there for a bit and you'll feel much better.
It's no use. Everything I touch turns to ashes. I'm a failure. A complete and utter failure.
Oh, now, Jeremy. You know that isn't true. It's just you have had a little run of bad luck, that's all.
It's very kind of you to say so, Terence, but the truth is I haven't got what it takes anymore.
Over here.
I don't deserve to direct a chorus line, let alone a ballet company. God, I couldn't direct traffic.
It's a remarkable piece, quite inspired. I especially like your performance.
Really?
Such clever choreography. The timing was perfect.
You know, you're covering some very original ground.
Well, I try to introduce something new into every performance. To keep things fresh, one needs a certain degree of improvisation.
I'd like to do a profile article on you for the New Zealand Times, if I may.
Really? Well, I don't see why not. Of course, my time is very precious at the moment. I first started my career when I was 4 at Rickmansworth. We were doing panto. Had a wonderful time as artistic director of the National Theatre of Gibraltar. That's when I first encountered Hubert de Selby's work, and as you know, became a world expert.
Worzel Gummidge! Come back here now! You hear me?
You don't fly on, Sally. Old Worzel's here. You can do what you like to old Worzel, only don't snivel. As soon as you start sniveling, I want to snivel myself.
My pretty body flew off my head!
Oh, don't worry about that, Aunt Sally. Old Worzel will get it back for you, quick as ninepence. Yeah, don't worry. I'll have it. There he is. Pop that back on your bonds. Cute. Aunt Sally, old Worzel's in a bit of trouble here.
How unfortunate! You're stuck on the barbed wire. I suppose you'd like an hand.
Yes, please, Aunt Sally, if it's all the same to you.
Well, I'm very sorry, Worzel, but I can't offer an hand. But I can offer you something else.
Well, what's that?
A foot! Ah! That's me humiliating in front of all those posh people at the ballet. Oh! And that's for ruining my beautiful dress. What's that one for? That's for being the horrible, smelly scarecrow that you is that nobody wants and everybody hates, who's only fit for the compost. Well, I can't stand around here all day. I've got things to do.
Aunt Sally, you can't leave me here hanging on this wall like a dead mole on a busy street. I love you. And it ain't dignified to love someone hanging upside down and arsey-darsey. Aunt Sally!